Picture this, friends. You're finally off on holiday, you've battled the suitcase that refuses to zip, you've survived the airport's queue labyrinth, you've jogged through security like a bewildered gazelle, and just when you think you've won, your luggage decides to take its own gap year. And who do we blame? The baggage handlers, the suitcase sorcerers, the mysterious beings behind the rubber curtain. Well, plot twist, today I'm one of them. So buckle up, because apparently I've traded sun loungers for conveyor belts, and now I'm the one responsible for making sure your suitcase doesn't yeet itself to Luxembourg. Welcome to my shift. Welcome to Airport Baggage Simulator. Move around to get started. Tablet. Hello Von Weavey, congratulations on obtaining authorization RT30 for handling baggage. Please work diligently. Airport operations do not tolerate negligence. Your job is in Terminal 1, validate baggage, and 2, assign it to the correct flight. Make sure the destination airport is on the display and the tag on the baggage match. At first, you're only responsible for Frankfurt, FRA. With increasing experience, you will handle more flights from Terminal 2. You can find the airports served by each terminal on your tablet. Okay. Tools. Right. Use the button on the wall to start your shift. So it looks like we've got some things that we can buy. I don't know if we're going to have to set these up. So if Terminal 2 is responsible for destination, send them to Terminal 2. If Terminal 1 is responsible for the destination, load the baggage onto the next suitable flight. Right, let's just see how this works.
Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense.
Oh, good lord. Right, so what do we have in here? Valid destination airports FRA. So I just use this. Take the suitcase and place it on the work table. I take it we scan it. Look at the suitcase tag with the zoom. Take the scanner and record the suitcase. Yep, we've done that. Bring the suitcase to gate 1 and place it on the baggage cart. Press the button on the wall to send the baggage cart. Oh, there's just one bag. Okay. Fill the baggage cart with exactly the requested number of scanned pieces of baggage for a perfect delivery. So this wants 2 baggages. Right. FRA. We scan it. And we put it on here. I was thinking, what if we miss this? But they're just going to go round and round, aren't they? FRA. I always thought that would have been France, but hey ho. Off you pop. Okay. It was ready, it just had something else. Unlock the baggage exit to Terminal 2 by removing the cover. Oh. Okay. Take the suitcase, place it on the work table for Terminal 2. And this one's kind of dirty, right? Let's clean up a little bit. Look at the suitcase tag with the zoom. ATL. Take the scanner. Alright. And so this one, okay. Oh, what have I done? And off it goes on its merry way. From now on, you'll occasionally get baggage that you have to forward to Terminal 2. Process some baggage without making the mistakes. Okie dokie. Right. This is ATL. This must be Atlanta or something. Where's ATL go? Yeah, I was right. Look at me go. Yep, ATL. And you go straight onto here. And this is FRA. Oh, don't know what I did there. Give that a little scan. And you go on here. How many bags do you want? So I just want 2 from here. And what about you? FRA. Right. FRA, and off it goes. God, I've not been on holiday since, like, before COVID. But I always hated airports. Like, when I went to Australia, me and my friend got stopped, like, twice, and they swabbed our bags and everything. I was like, is this really necessary? Oh, this one's going to Mexico. Ay, caramba. Right, okay. Down it goes. FRA, that's a nice coloured suitcase actually, although it would get dirty very quickly. I need to stop pressing that button by accident. Right. Of course, all airport security went up as high as it could ever go, thanks to 9/11. Just the 2 again, okay dokie. Can I clean this floor? Okay, unlock the baggage exit to lost and found. Alright. There we go. Take the suitcase and place it on the work table for lost and found. Oh, because that's none of these tags, is it? It's SEA, which isn't any of our destinations. Give it a scan. And I guess we put it on this lovely little belt. And off it goes. Nice. From now on, you'll occasionally get baggage that you have to send to Lost and Found. Process some baggage without making mistakes. Thankfully, I've never ever lost bags at an airport. CAN. You know, I've never even had to wait a day or anything. I've heard stories like some people have to wait to find out because their bags have went to a completely different country and they're already in their country of holiday, and then they have to wait on it getting found and then delivered. So imagine going on holiday and having like no clothes for the first couple of days. That would be awful. But it does happen to people. In fact, the last time I went to Barcelona, everybody was absolutely angry because when we got to the baggage area, it was packed. I think there was 2 flights there that got in before us, and one of them was a flight from Ireland, and they had been sitting there for like 4 hours waiting on their bags because apparently they just didn't know where they were. And we were there for about half an hour and our bags showed up, and of course all the Irish people went mental because we'd just got there. Our bags showed up and then they'd been standing there for like 4 hours waiting on theirs, and they went absolutely mental. Like, how come their bags are here already and we've been here for 4 hours and they've just got off their flight? But obviously theirs had been misplaced somewhere. I don't know how you misplace like a whole flight worth of bags, but apparently it happened. I don't know how it happens, but it did. We grabbed our bags, much to the dismay of all the Irish people that were there, and off we went, and they were still there in the airport when we left. Absolutely raging, so they were. Absolutely raging, so they were. And I don't blame them, to be honest. Right. MCO. McCoo. That's obviously lost. Your owner will be worried for you. Right. FRA. Not France. Frankfurt. FRA. These must be just small private little flights because I'm only doing 2 bags at a time. Right, see, I've got skill points. Okay, so each level income... Technician, each level reduces the cost of upgrades. Each level increases earned experience by 20%. I think that sounds good. Sometimes you'll get pre-scanned baggage. These can be forwarded without scanning to the FRA, Terminal 2 or Lost and Found. Process each case once. So how do I know if it's pre-scanned? I don't know how I'm supposed to know it's pre-scanned. Let's double check. Okay. I don't know how I'm meant to know. That is pre-scanned. Would you hurry up, Belt, please? think maybe if it's got the double line on it, then it's pre-scanned. Unless I just try... I feel like if I scan it, I think that because that was a demo, it didn't let me scan it, but I feel like I could scan it twice and that gets me in trouble. Right, read the email. Hello Von Weavey, congratulations on successfully completing the work instructions. You did well and are now ready for some more responsibility. From now on, operations are more dynamic. During your shifts, planes will arrive continuously and must be processed and loaded at a set time. You can now also move tables freely to arrange your workspace optimally. Your next milestone, promotion to intern. To achieve this, increase your terminal level by expanding the hall and send some baggage to Frankfurt. More information about promotions can be found on your tablet. Also remember, airport operations do not tolerate negligence. Yeah. Right, I've got to get a promotion. Baggage. Right, so I can move tables. I just don't see any. So 2 for Frankfurt by the end of the day. SEA, so this is not scanned because it didn't have the double lines on it. Like that, yeah, so it gets the double lines when it's pre-scanned. Frankfurt. It closes at the end of day, okay. Right. This is kind of fun. I just don't know what I'm going to do with being able to build. Like, is there any point in changing this setup right now? It seems alright to me so far. Buy the extension for Gate 2. You can find it in the Build app. I don't have enough money just now, so I need to wait. Yeah. I need to get more money, but there's no more packages coming through. The day is over, time to go to bed. Thanks for telling me. Right, now we get some sleep. Kind of a weird job, isn't it? Where you're actually staying at the airport. I'm just going to pretend that we're like some really remote airport and there's only certain flights get directed here and that's why we have to stay here. Like maybe we're in the middle of Alaska, for example.
It really takes guts to be an organ donor.
Oh, good lord. Who writes these jokes? Right, so once I get to $225, I can expand. I think we get an extra gate. Mix, that is over here. Okay. FRA. That's our little Frankfurt. On you go. Only 2. So that's got to be by 2 o'clock. Where's the time? Oh, I've got plenty of time. FRA. Right. There we go. I really want a mop or something. Can I buy a mop? Fools. So it's just tables. No mops or anything. It's a shame. This floor's filthy. 3 to Frankfurt by 2 o'clock. There we go. ATL, that's Atlanta. There we go. FRA is our Frankfurt. Some nice funky coloured suitcases here. And FRA. Right, all done on time. Send 30 valid pieces of luggage. Nice. So another 2 by 3 o'clock. Should be doable. FRA, there's one. Give that a little scanny scan. And onto the trolley. FRA, there we go. There's our second one. It would be cool if it came up with like weird customer names or something on the screen. Like Mrs. Sausage or something. I don't know. DEL is New Delhi. Ooh. Going on a nice trip. Right, so I'm at almost $200. So hopefully by the end of today's shift, I've got the $225 that we need at JFK. You're going off to New York to get some coffee. And we have a Frankfurt. There we go. So I need what? 3 for 3 for Frankfurt. And I'm guessing this one's a Frankfurt as well. Yep. There we go. All on time. Well before schedule. Oh, nearly 212 bucks. Just another 13 bucks. Right. Oh, there's even footprints appearing now. I definitely need a mop. BKK. Never heard of that place. There we go. FRA. Our good old Frankfurt. I need 3. These are probably all FRA. Oh, it's pre-scanned. Oh. Lovely. Those customers that come in and do the self-scan, love them. There we go, the self-check-ins. Right, I really need a mop or something. I hate these footprints and dirty patches. Right, so I've got enough to buy that thing now. And I've just unlocked all these new lovely items. Okay, you can unlock new types of bags, types of baggage for higher profits. Right, so what's the other terminal I unlocked? Oh, okay. Right, let me see. What a mess. So this is Atlanta now. Oh, Lord. Oh, I've not even had time to move the MIA, missing in action. And that's what you are. Right. ATL. And you're going on this one. I've not even had time to move my desk or anything. SZZ. Don't know where you're going. You're lost. Lost in the sauce. FRA. FRA. And FRA. 3 Frankfurts in a row. I am really enjoying this actually. It's quite satisfying, as most of these simulator games are. How do I rotate it? There. I feel like that's a good position for it, because then I can either just go left or right with it. Right. MIA missing in action again. That's 2 of those we've had. Someone's going to be looking for their drawers when they get to their hotel. Where are my drawers at? FRA, it's pre-scanned. FRA. You know what? 2 for 2. Can I actually just move this even further back? Perfect. ETL. Right. There we go. It's a bit in the way of that button, but we can still get there. Right, FRA. And 3 for that. At the end of the day, the gate closes, right? Yep, that's normal. So I take it we're getting no more flights for Atlanta. That's that one done. FRA. Can I also just say I've not gotten any wrong yet? How is that? Sin. Going off to Sin City, are we? Right, so we've still got some flights to Frankfurt. Right, what can we get? Work efficiency. Each yeah, let's get more money. Who doesn't want more money? FRA, so it's just 2 bags to Frankfurt. By the end of the day. There we go. This nice fuchsia suitcase. That's you guys done. And JFK, you are still over here. Off for some coffee and a pizza pie. Right, so we can also... So it's $200 for the next type of bags. Automation. Sorts out baggages, so I guess you would put that in line with this and to pass through that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Transport. Right, these are all lots of things that you can get. That's pretty cool. ATL, it's over here. And we need 3 bags for ATL before the day's end. FRA. And we need 2 for Frankfurt, 3 for Atlanta. No problemo. Right, that's you ready to go. Off you go, Jimmy. That's us done. I'm gonna grab you before you go. I'm not waiting for you to come back in Mex. Go to Mexico. Ay, caramba. ATL. Excellent. I quite like the colour of that suitcase, but it would, as I said before, get filthy. DEL, New Delhi. I keep thinking Delaware. So I take it every time we open a terminal, it takes one off of here and it gives it its own individual terminal. Because ATL was over here. That's pretty neat, because then that means you're probably going to get more for this terminal, which means more money technically. FRA. Frankfurt. Jeddah. I don't know where that is. I do recognise the name, but I'm completely terrible with geography. I'm horrible. The funny thing was, I was one of the best in my class at high school for geography, but it wasn't for the map side of geography. It was more about things like how mountains were formed and evapotranspiration and that kind of side of geography. But as for maps and countries, I am god awful. Like, I really am. I watched someone stream one time. It's like that free game you get online where it just like shows you the world map, and you've just got to pick the countries that it comes up as, and like there's all these things, and I was just like, oh god, I would fail miserably. Miserably. Right, so what time does our day actually end? Is it 6 PM? I never really noticed. So we need 2 for Atlanta. Jeddah. Yep. Does sound like a place in Star Wars. I'm off to Jeddah. ATL. Right. Okay, that one's ready to go. Send it. FRA. There we go. FRA. And another Frankfurt. The other one must be either lost and found or Maybe it's going to New York or something like that, or Mexico. Can I get it before it goes in? Yes, it is. It's going to Mexico. Mexico. For some cocaine. Right. Oh, we've got enough to unlock the new baggage type. $200. That's cool. So we get $4 for that bag. So now we have to build the extension police exit. You can. What does the police exit do? Unlocks an exit for baggage with illegal substances. Oh my lord. Hey Von Weavey, well, great work. We look away for 2 minutes and bam, you swipe a destination airport. Impressive. Or cheeky. Internally, we're still undecided. Just so you know, Terminal 2 has handled ATL for years with style and minimal chaos. So have fun continuing our perfect work, and if you lose even one suitcase, we'll see everything. With slightly annoyed regard, Petra Schlepp. P.S. If you need help, ask someone else. Wow, so this is our boss basically saying that the way they ran it before was perfect, and if I don't do the same thing, then well, I've just let down the whole Terminal 2 crew. Well, do you know what, Petra Schlepp? Any more cheeky emails like that and I will personally find you and schlep you across the face. How does that sound, Right, now we go to bed. Damn Petra Schlepp emailing me that kind of abuse. Not a single one wrong yet. We are spending all the money that we earn. Right. Are we ready for today's joke? Are we ready?
Why did the orange lose the race? It ran out of juice.
Okay. Oh Lord. Right, so we've got $11 to our name, but we should start getting those hold all carried baggages through now. There's one. And these are worth slightly more money. FRA. Right, FRA. Is there nothing for ATL coming through? It's a bit strange. BCN. Barcelona. Do you know what? Barcelona is one of my favourite holiday destinations. If you have not been and you can get there, go. It is like the perfect mix and match of city break with a beach. You're in a huge city, all lovely architecture and everything, and you just walk to the very outskirts of the city and you've got a beach, so you'd think you were in like any other part of Spain at the coast. It's just lovely. AMS, it's already scanned. FRA. We for FRA. There we go. There's a third one. And beside all your little friends. And off you pop. There you go, John. Off we go. ATL. Oh. So yeah, I need $175 for this police thing. Sounds exciting. MCO. Nope. Not anywhere in my airport anyway, so you're lost, buddy. Off you go. Right, FRA. And you're going to FRA as well. I remember the last time I went to Barcelona, we were there for a week and my friends like paid so much money for extra luggage and I just put everything into a carry-on because my little suitcase fits above the head thing. And I saved so much money. I think they paid like an extra £100 to carry a massive suitcase that went in the underbelly of the airplane, and then barely used the stuff that they brought with them. I just brought out what exactly that I needed. No, nothing extra, nothing. I was just very concise. Bom dias. FRE. How many for this one now? Just 2. FRE. Yeah, honestly, I have not been abroad and, like I say, since before COVID. But to be honest, the last time I was in Barcelona, the flight home was the worst I have ever experienced in my life, and it kind of really did scare me. Like, I genuinely thought I was going to die. I'm not even joking, no exaggeration. The plane was in constant turbulence from even takeoff. Halfway up the ascent, we dropped like 200 feet or something like that. And then all the way, even when we leveled off, we were just shaking and bouncing the whole way, and the pilot was telling us that we were going through nasty weather and storms, and I don't pray often, but I prayed the entire time I was on that flight. And I couldn't even get drunk or anything to make myself feel better, because Silly Guts here was the one who drove everybody to the airport, so my car was waiting for me when we landed. But it was the most horrible flight I have ever experienced in my life, and it has kind of just put me off going on an airplane again. And I keep thinking, you know, people crash cars more than airplanes and stuff like that, but see, until you've had a really horrible flight like that, those statistics mean nothing. Because you think, yeah, okay, people crash cars more and you're more likely to get bitten by a shark or something stupid than that than crashing in an airplane. But there seems to be lots of crashes nowadays. And isn't that why, what are they called, getting sued? And there's like a government inquiry into them, Boeing. And then that guy that was the whistleblower about Boeing suddenly ended up dead like a couple of days before he was due to testify. Very suspicious when you've got airline companies offing people for telling the truth about how horrible their airplanes are maintained. That is a bit worrying. One baggage was misclassified. Oh god, I've made a mistake. I was informed you misclassified a piece of baggage. Please note, as per contract, a penalty applies. It is calculated as follows. Penalty baggage value error multiplier. The error multiplier increases with each misclassified baggage. It restarts at the end of the workday. So basically, the more mistakes I make, the more money it's going to cost me. Got it. So where does this one go now? Because that should have went to Atlanta the first time. Not Atlanta, Frankfurt. Am I going to get 4 for Frankfurt now? Because there's an extra bag? Dell. Off to New Delhi. How did I misclassify that? I was too busy slavering about airplanes and crashing. It's my own fault. That was me bragging as well. Right, so that just has to go. I don't know if I've got an extra bag. Two out of 2. Is that it? I was sure there was still one there. Right, so I can buy my police exit. Mexico. FRA. FRA. Quite interested about this police exit thing, but I don't want to do it when I'm in the middle of this because it's going to give me instructions and I'll have to read probably a bunch of stuff. I don't know if I should just wait till the end of the day to do the police thing, then we can start a brand new day with it in action. BKK. I don't know where you're going. You're lost, buddy. Lost in the sauce. ATL. It's only 2 for Atlanta. Okay. SZX, you're lost as well. FRA, you're pre-scanned. You wonderful passengers. Right. There we go. FRA. ATL. Off you go. Three for here. DEL off to New Delhi. Is there an old Delhi or is it just called Delhi? Is there actually a Delhi and a New Delhi? This is what I mean by geography. I have no idea. Is there just a Delhi? Right. Off you pop. See, I have got a spare one. That's because I misclassified one. I'm just always going to have a spare one now. Unless I just put the... See? Yeah, I'm just getting rid of this. It needs to get to Frankfurt anyway, you know what I mean? Jeddah. Surely it can't punish me for sending 3 bags that are meant to go to the right place. That was the one that I missed earlier. That customer still needs their knickers in their drawers. 1 out of 3. Right. ATL. Jedburgh. Not Jedburgh, Jeddah. Jedburgh's in Edinburgh, Jesus Christ. And they most certainly don't have an airport. ETL. This one was all Holdalls. This is Attack of the Holdalls. Right, FRA, so there should be the right amount of baggage this time because I got rid of that spare one. BKK. That's lost. FRA. Watch this, there'll only be 2 FRA ones now and I've sent that other one off by accident again. Right. Oh, there is another one, thank God. Right, off you go, Frank. ATL, $17.03 for Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia. America's funny that way though, isn't it? Because like every state is literally like its own little country. SFO. Save fat orangutans. ATL. There we go. ATL. And that's that one done. Off you go, John. FRA. FRA. If I can catch this one before it goes into the tunnel. SZZ. You are lost. My god, I literally thought the whole house was falling down there. See sometimes the way the neighbours thump upstairs? You would think they had a bloody tap dancing parade of elephants up there. I don't know what the hell they do. And it pisses me all the way off. ATL. Right. BKK, you're lost, buddy. Back again. ATL. There we go. ATL. Right, John, off you go. I love how Frank wears his little hat and John doesn't wear his hat. How you can tell them apart, they're twins. Jeddah. Right, this game will get really interesting when you can start to like extend these and move them, and then you can install that thing that's $400 and it automatically just finds the lost baggage for you, which saves you having to look for it. But I am interested to see this, basically the contraband one, where it's going to find illegal stuff in people's bags. Or maybe find some vibrating products that shouldn't be in there, or maybe some illicit substances. Who knows what we're going to find. But now I can upgrade now that we're finished for the day. Build the police exit. Right, what does this do? And I've got a promotion for $50. So reach terminal level 3, send 40. Yep, done that. After your promotion you earn £5. Oh, nice. And must check suitcases for illegal substances. And I've got a dog? What? Dear Von Weavey, congratulations on your promotion. You now receive a higher payment per piece of baggage. In return, you're required to have every piece of baggage checked by the substance sniffer. Place it in the blue area in front of the sniffer. The substance sniffer will be delivered by Horst in the logistics room. What's a Horst? Please keep a safe distance. Its functionality signals prohibited substances by barking. Certified success rate 99.7%. We hope the use of this special unit will significantly improve flight safety. Remember, airport operations do not tolerate negligence. Gunther Gewin. Right. So, oh, I need to accept the delivery. So I'm getting the dog for free.
Hello?
Hi. Who are you? Now what? Has that guy been there the whole time? Just standing there? Who is he? Finally. Can I move this? My prayers have been answered. I've been given the mop of destiny. And my floor shall forever this day forward be clean enough to eat off your dinner. Right, so this is, so there's a dog. How do I rotate him? I don't understand this. Where does he go? Open the app substances. Baggage can contain illegal substances. Place a piece of baggage in front of your dog and watch his reaction. Pre-scanned baggage does not need to be checked. I am so confused. So I need to put the bag like... Oh. What is this for? And what is this? So when I get a bag, I need to bring it and put it in front of him. Right, let's just go to sleep and we'll see how this works. I don't understand. Oh.
If two vegetarians get in an argument, is it still called beef?
Now we need to figure out how this works. Wait a minute, I see some footsteps. If there's a weird cut, it's because I got a delivery to the door and I had to run away and I had to get all these things done. And oh my Right, I don't know how this is going to work. Maybe once I do, I can organise things a bit better. So basically I do this, and then I do that. Wait a minute. Is this what I need to do? Hello? Nothing. Right, this is very weird. So do I need to do this with every bag? Oh my god, this is going to take forever. Okay. This is going to take forever. This is so weird. He has to do every bag. Ah, I think I know why this is here now. Right, so if I put this like here, and I move him like here, and then I take this back, put it here. So technically I can go like this. ECN, I think you're lost. That's Barcelona, isn't it? RE. FRE, so that one's also. Good lord. Oh, okay, they have to be scanned first. DEL. This is very confusing. I've done 4 wrong, good lord. Oh. I thought they go in here. I do not get this at all. One thing's saying go here, one thing's saying go over there. I've now got 5 bags wrong because of it. So which is it? Take it to the guy in the back room or put it on that conveyor belt with the dog and the bouncing yellow thing? Like, seriously. You know what? You're just gonna have to go. I just realised that's pre-scanned. So I have to take this to this guy, is that what they're saying?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-huh.
This is just bizarre. So it doesn't go over here? Tax-free cash, your baggage with illegal love. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday you'll find me in the logistics room. Okay, so I can take it to him for money, right. Or I can put it through there and it goes to the police. So let's just see if this works, because that guy was really slow. It says they need to be scanned as invalid. How do I scan them as invalid? That's the only scanner I've got. This is a piece of shh. How do you scan them as invalid? Hello? I need one of these. So you can go here then.
Hello?
Hey, Jonas. Thanks for that. Right. And this is invalid. Mexico MCO. You know, this is stressful. Sorry I'm quiet. I'm just trying to focus on this because it's a bit strange. It wasn't really clear, or maybe I'm just an idiot, on what to do here. So it's best just to get them all sniffed by him, and then off we go. JFK is over here. Come on. BCN, Barcelona. FRA. 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 Here you go, Frank. ATL. FRA. Jesus, I'm missing an Atlanta one. Oh no, you're ready to go. I need to make this better somehow. Right, so you're fine. Taking it to the guy. I can just leave it with him and collect the stuff later. Doggy. For goodness sake. Oh my lord. It's so stressful. Can I get a helper? EMS, yep. Okay. Right. Good lord. I'm guessing this could be much easier because once you've gotten them, you could, of course, build little conveyors over to this area. Jed. I must somehow ended up with one extra bag. Okay. Let's go with that. Right, so technically, let's just see this. Shop. But these are expensive. So technically what I would hope to do, once I get enough money, because this episode's nearly an hour and 40 minutes long, I'm going to cut it down a little bit. What I would hopefully want to do in the next episode is, from here, build just a little conveyor over to here with a shelf so that all the Atlanta and Frankfurt ends up on a shelf here that's cleared by the dog, and then once they're all cleared I can just quickly scan, get them away. This one can stay for what do you call it, this side of things, for the drugs and for the lost and found. But yeah, there must be an easier way to get all this done, because this dog's a pain in the butt. You just got to drop it on the floor and it gets up and sniffs it and that's it. I'm sure I had some drug money to collect. Why aren't you searching through this? Too risky, try again tomorrow. Well anyway, I'm going to go to sleep. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I really enjoyed it. I could honestly just keep going and going and going with this. But unfortunately the video would become far too long. But yeah. If you liked it, drop a comment, leave your worst holiday airport experience in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.